this from the God institution as it is being tried for last 7 to 12,000 years of teaching coming from Swayambhu Manu, the Indian come humanity past king, who from his name Sri Mano Solomon Oman, Hugh Om Man Mana, Om Manu, human, that who follow and try to make oneself as Manu Bonata, trying his character like his model, ideal, proper, as similar his characters. Now I am to bring those political teaching for USA, the country which has been totally evil, captured, cursed, wrath, got white peoples. They have no right or access, privilege or right to remain safe, freedom of speech. Now one arrogant, the black evil, that kala choda, kal Boko Harami, the Nigerian like evils, the Satans who worshipping Boko Haram Lord Shiva that have gone against him, that Carthage and Parthes, the Greek mythology and Kaurav Pandava. Kuru is a Carthage and Puru is a Parthes. Puruza. Kuruza is little evil, Puruza auspicious. So who are defiant of Lord Manu's Yama to keep this whole humanity safe and security, to avoid sin doing as a karma phala, and nowadays under my influence. For the last 20 years, almost, if not 24 hours or 30 years, since my reaching to Mukteswar Maharaji Kurmachal, Himalayan, the remote place, Nainital district, Mukteswar, where he revived that Lord Hita, Sri Vishnu's human and his creatures, saving, shepherd, the rules has to create his praja as a Raj, the ruling, the protecting, caretaking, teachers guiding humans who could not have the spiritual meditative power, body breaking, that unfolding to not dissolving, destroying, that compactness, that solidness, that due to the earth's pining, its axis is cyclic way to create compact. As that compactness, I have to mention to what kind of strong wind of demonic wind come from my southeast, your southwest, that Campe directions, where is our Indian Indonesian surface. It's terrifically being trembled, disturbed. The whole my Indonesia, that India is ruled by two portions. It is a moon dynasty, western portions, and Shan dynasty is eastern portion. Shan dynasty is main Aryan arc, archaeology, that Monu, the Shans, the Ravi Shan, that Hari Shan, that Ram Sons, the Samson. But this western portion is Illinois, Elenas, Helenas. The eastern portion is Arjanta, Arau, Royal, Orcan, Ora, sound radiation like soul purified for that that oats not that auspicious purity of the soul, that is Shuddhata, from Shuddhata of his heart or souls, non-envious nature, no attraction for any earthly fame, glory, attractions of five senses. These learning, those are the obstacles, headaches, bondage, creation on the earth by political teaching for USA. As you are smart country, smart people, smart communication, smart financing, smart dialysis, smart digital, semiconductor, telephones, internet, your origin. Why? Those facilities, unless those by name forsake politician were just anti-Jesus, anti-God, anti-religious, anti-goodness, anti-auspicious, that is uncivilized, barbar, savage, criminal, selfish giant, impostor, devil, devastative, that animosity, that criminal, savage, that curses captured, the satanic power. What is in Bengali? Kal Choda. Kal Choda, Kal Chudi has captured that Mexican Gulf, Bahamas, Bermuda, British Columbia, Hot Islands, touching to Hudson's Bay, your Manhattan, Manohara, Hart, that place, Om Shivaton, Washington, New York, that New Sojourning Ponds, the countries, Vancouver, that Arkansas, Illinois, all your cities' names is our Indian Arkan people reached by three periods. First is in Lord Ramji periods. Even maybe before that, in Baman Parasuram periods, then it is Monu's first time page, Bain, etc., Prithviraj periods. But first prominent is Orkan, Orka, Raghu, Ikshaku originate, that Lord Rama clans, who crossing Bering Pranali, that braiding street from Kamchatka, the joining point of Asia, if Ishaya is a female body, Dhara, which is called the male, which is supposed to be no life underneath, the place of Ananta Hara Mahadev, where Ma Shiva and Kali, the Kal and Kali, Kalika, Hara Hari, that form Hara Hari, Kal Kali, the same form, the twins, the Hara is similar, but Kali and Hari, the similar words. So what they have done about that squeezing of earth, particularly my underneath, where that divine force has been shifted from earlier Mukteswar or other places, other Sage powers, as active only Sage power in India on Kamar, is surviving. By name I am Sri. What my Sri word is your equivalent to Shar or Islamic Sheikh. Sri Ko. Sri or Ko. Sri or Ko in Hindu Sanskrit words. Hindu is from Hindu. Hindu word is moon. The Hindu, that Puru Ila, Pururava, that moon or Budh son, Budh, the ministerial powers. If the king has come from the archaism, the Monu is owns clans, male, then females, her name either Ila when she got that feminine gender, as she has to face 1 year interval, male to female, female to male. And when male, she could not or he could not remember his past memories in male phase, that he will be unable because that body pattern, that shape is the different type. The male portions, that female portions is own because as his or her body, the same body, that she or he cannot in she form make breaking. So because that is an opposite spinning power, but he or she can break others' bodies. That power is just like with Kalika or in this way. The Lord Shiva is to keep Mother Kalika in very prominent working lady power, finest form, that cosmic level who or her reaching or staying as if about nebula, that what where you concept perceiving seeing that black holes. Your black holes that making black body, the squeezing of the sky cosmos, that energy form to make black one. This black, that is black. So black body is the squeezing of your light space, the matter energy into matter. So much squeezed, compact, there is so much black energy, rich matter. So how to explain within my 1 year? At least if you see my this, the latch, the Bengali kalhunka, it is very hardly to be adjustable. There you can see 1 centimeter squeezed. Here is also 1 centimeter squeezed. At least 2 inch length has been squeezed, kept squeezed, keeping what kind of host, at least 3,000, 4,000 or 6,000 or 12,000, whatever there, that hard, compact, heavy material, metal, that squeezing from that area, it may be 0.5 centimeter. What my area squeezing 2 centimeter. That severe metal kept at Mexican guard, that metal, that metallic Trojan, that deceptive setup claiming beneficial but is the most harmful, suffocation create, compact create of the art, the arresting of respiration, cardiac motions of mind. So I am coming is the political teaching. As the political teaching is need, who wants to take the top post, he has to be top sacrificer. He should not demand protections from others, leaving his praja. He kept prajas But that's when enemies are attacking. But he, when supposed to visit around alone in earliest days, that this much of one alone can remain safe. So he has also to travel alone. So what today's president is supposed to misuse of his protection, no need. Why you have monopolized that squeeze to make satanic, greedy, impostor, satanic shrewdness, selfish giant, the betrayer, the cheater, the negligent. Why you have concentrated even Joy Biden or Kamala Harris? If it is right to think the two, one man and woman is below average sense, devoid of political sense or scientific or any other godly theorems, principles, concept, grasping power. Even I to teach them with my videos, they cannot be able to learn my intents and teachings as other can pick up. So that lacuna, the Trojan, voters, vote, voting systems, and the counting all, the projection of the candidate, that is crucial, and the misusing of the private evil funds to create project by the private organization or party or club, that is not at all tolerable. Although your candidate selection among your Democrat or Republican party choosing little bit nearer to politics, but your that Republican or Democratic party candidature, you have to divide the peoples as a democratic republic, as you have divided your concept, ideology that you are to follow this school or this school. So permanently people has to be divided, Republican and Democrats. From Republican will select only Republicans and Democrat to Democrats. So that each Republican who has truth speaking power, competence, science related demons, witches, religious powers, competent, physically sufficient, all five senses are faculties are proper. So my intention that each voter, which is truth speaker, they only to be accepted voter. So these voters have participations as a constitutional what kind of monitoring minister department is created even in your defense systems, home security, or NASA management, NOAA. But your NOAA, National Oceanographic Administration and NASA, is being misutilized, captured by the evil black Trojan Indian leftist. So that cards rat bringer the evil powers who have captured USA. So you have to make black inauspicious powers free from USA. So the voting power, voting system, as you have the top digital finance brains pleading. You have pleaded for human rights, you have pleaded for UNO, you had Bashijan Dadagiri, you have that freedom of speech, you have praised George Washington of the, for the, by the. So but now all is being by satanic, for means of satanic, by the satanic, and for the satanic. So Saitanske, no, now you have that voting power system has to be grassroots, not influence of the third party projecting from others. मतलब prerequisite or presumption basis he is or she is good. But it's not that. From school level or village or public dealing, surrounding dealing. There's so many people's vote is required for his integrity, sincerity, kindness, honesty, truth speaking, that he is donating, charity, helping for others is required. Sumanto, so that all voters, you have accepted voters that sufficient or interested integrity, then all has equal power, just like presidential or secretary or any advisor, any peoples to come up to reach in White House. That type of involvement. So that mass involvement, communication, daily records of faith on you, presidents, it may be 100 presidents. So there will be so many dummy president. President who won people should not learn. And he or she should not go outside of the country. The damage on the behalf of the total strength of 100 or 200 presidents. In this way, your requirement of the Senate and this Congress number has to be also increased, and that is also changeable. Not for 5 years, 6 years, no requirement. That each and everybody has to rotationally, just a chakravat. You have to go grassroots from your semi-local to district level, then provincial, then to your central level. So in that way, that all senator Congress has to rotate to go your local levels. That so many, at least 5,000, 10,000 people, Republican, real, to rotate, to see, and that will be distributed for different activities. Every file access you have to give them, because that conspiracy, sabotage, corruptions, blackmailing, fact suppressing, deviant, satire is too much. Now it is the need of USA political institute, votes, government has been totally unwanted. It is becoming curseful. It is becoming great stupidity to allow to remain with those evils caretaking governments. So I have been told to remain in locked door in this way, 3 lakh or 4 lakh system as one the terrorist, Bomaru, may enter jumping my walls suddenly to enter is as I am to remain alone. কে তুই চলে এসছিস? দাঁড়া দাঁড়া ওটা, হ্যাঁ দাঁড়া, ঢুকে পড়, লাইটটা খুলে ঢুকে পড়। হ্যাঁ আমাদের ওখানে দোকানে ধার করে দিয়েছে। কোথায়? কবে? এই তখন এসেছিল ঢুকতেন টগরি। আমাদের ওখানে দোকানদার সঙ্গে দেখা হলো, বললো তোর ওই দাদু রাস্তাকে একটা সাধু এসেছিল সিদ্ধার্থ বলে লিখিয়ে দিয়েছে। কোথায়? কত টাকা? 550 টাকা ধার করে দিয়েছে। না 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 না, ওর সঙ্গে কোনো গাঁজা ফাঁজা রেগুলার পয়সা না নিয়ে খরিদ করেনি। ও সব ভুল কথা, ও শালা উল্টো কেউ তোকে, না না আমি সেসব পয়সা দেবো না। না না আমি রেগুলার তাকে পয়সা দিচ্ছি, ও সে কার কাছে ধার করে গাঁজা ধার করে খায়নি। না 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 ও ইভিল, না না আই ডু নট ডু। হ্যাঁ ইভিল ক্লেমস। The world countries, same format: India, European, Greece, Italy, Israel, Japan, Korean, Indonesian, Malaysians, all Indian concept origin who are almost to follow Indian, love Indian, that ancient Indian Aryabharta, Arya roots, principles, that great majesty of divinity countries who does not believe they has to remain as a satanic, incompetent of a religious knowledge as a Sunni, so they should not be accepted. So this my political teachers to USA people. So for a week or fortnight, I am critically advising about Mexican Gulf, which is becoming chaos, where fight Carthage and Carthage, Shura, Ashura. Shura is Carthage, Ashura is Carthage. Carthage is Asura, demons, evil, satanic. Carthage is Puru, Shura, Devas, deities, auspicious, good with religious, godly folks. I am Sri Robinji on the Carthage side, and the evil who is leading. There is a multi-captainship of their leadership. Comments, they are not come to just like Hitler evil, but I do not know or believe that he was evil, but others, royal, your Britishers or British race as it was Satanism. So for the sake of humanity, the teaching of the constitution or forming constitution was incomplete and anti-Jesus. That cannot gain faith on Jesus, a Lord. So I pick on his chest and idol. Then Martin Luther, who praised criminal Gandhi, I also pick his head. I too suggest to demolish all evil, satanic, devoid of religious Jesus power failing, all be demolished. Only Jesus, except no, only or Greece if you to love, then or Indian Devas, Mother Saraswati, Kali, Lakshmi, Shiva, etc. As a country of America, Indian, that Latin America you have to keep Lord Hara Hari, etc. No other person, idol should be kept. You have to demolish as the evil satanic people.